Welcome to this week's Dirt Shed Show. We're talking about local bike shops and their survival.
We've got some more Aaron Gwingate.
And we've got some racing news. And, of course, great comments this week.
Some very funny comments and captions this week, so let's get to it.
Here we go!
So this week there's been a mega buyout in the cycling industry. Wiggle, the online distributor and shop, have bought Chain Reaction, the other one.
Two massive online sales.
They're the two biggest shops online by a long way. Reportedly 300 million this is worth. Yeah. 300 million! But what does it mean for cycling?
Well, it's big news. Local bike shops have often sort of had to fight against Chain Reaction because they sell stuff so cheap, almost the same price as bike shops are actually buying the stuff in at.
Yeah, a lot cheaper.
So we've seen local bike shops try and offer different things, try and not compete so much, and just, I think it's going to be difficult for them, but who knows what's actually going to mean.
Yeah, which brings us on to Giant as well. They've actually announced this week that they're following suit of YT and Canyon, and they're selling direct to the customers via the local bike shop though.
Yeah, and that works quite differently, doesn't it?
Yeah, so the Giant thing, a friend of mine owns a Giant shop, and he says that basically if you go online, you buy the Giant, but you still go to your local shop and pick that bike up from the shop, and that shop gets the sale, so they get the money from that sale. 100% of that margin if they've got the bike in stock, 80% if they have to get it in. So it's actually pretty good for the Giant stores. It's not taking the money away from them.
That's a pretty good system, because then they'll still have their warranty in the same way that they do at the moment, and they're going to get the service of a local bike shop, repairs, etc.
And it's important that local bike shops stay around, because when you need in a tube and all those things, that's the place to go to get them.
Yeah, and local bike shops is where that's where it started for me. When I started riding, I went to my local bike shop, I got to hang out with some people who were into the same thing as me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like the local little club, you know, it's where it all happens.
It's a great hub for the local cycling community.
I don't think the cycling industry can survive without local bike shops. That's my personal opinion. We'd love to know yours, so let us know in the comments section below. Aaron Gwingate.
So we had some funny news. We don't often see this. We've actually had an announcement from SRAM to say that they're not sponsoring Aaron Gwyn.
All this time we've been waiting to know who is, and now we know who isn't.
Yeah, bizarre one.
Isn't it strange?
Can I let everyone know? I'm not sponsoring him either. No, I've not paid anything.
Are you?
No, I'm not, but what I want to do, I'm putting this out there now. I know we haven't discussed this, right, but I want to interview you. Oh. I love this guy.
Yeah.
I want to talk to him. I just want to meet him for one. I've heard he's really cool, but I love that he creates all this
hype.
Seems Richie Rude is trained up and ready to go this season. Joey Schuster's friends put up a picture of his cassette that Richie has snapped in half with pure power.
Blowing it apart.
You boys ever done that before?
Have you seen the power that I can produce, Neil, out of these?
I'll take that as a no then. I haven't either, no it's not.
I haven't recently.
I bet recently.
But in the past, the old trials gearing on, yeah, I've been known to send a few chain rings off into the distance.
Will Longdon.
Like a frisbee?
Yeah.
I've seen Will Longdon snap them. He used to do it all the time in four-cross out the gate, and he just snapped cassettes.
Fast that boy. Each year, these boys invent some kind of mountain bike race I've never heard of. And this week, it is the Andes Pacifico. What is that?
Well, it took place in Chile, up in the mountains above La Parva. Started at 3,000 meters, really tough up there.
That sounds hard.
The Andes, in fact.
The Andes. Yeah. And we had some pretty good racing down there.
Oh, the Andes.
Exactly that.
Not Andes.
No, Andes.
Oh, sorry.
Big hills in South America.
Carry on. So who won?
Frenchman Francois Bailey-Maitre took the win, followed by Mark Scott and Jerome Clements. We gave Mark a shout out a couple of weeks ago. Just got that ride on Santa Cruz bikes, and he's my top pick for EWS this year. Tracy Mosley took the women's win.
Well, hang on. Tracy Mosley wins every race she enters. So that's actually not news. Hashtag not news that Tracy won.
So as well as Andes Pacifico, there's been some racing down under in New Zealand. The Dodsey Memorial Race took place in recognition of Dodsey, a much-loved New Zealand trail builder.
Sam Blenkinsop took the win, beating Matt Walker, the new Cube downhill sign-in, Wim Masters and Justin Leoff. Some pretty strong competition there.
That is some fast. Sam Blenkinsop is only doing a few enduros this year. He's putting all his attention on downhill racing. He's beaten some big names there. doesn't bode well for downhill racers and enduro racers alike when Sam Blenkinsop's around.
Sam's super fast, we know that, and it looks like he's fit as well, so he could be a danger man at EWS this year. It's going to be interesting.
Blimey, look out for Sam. Jesus. Not Jesus. Don't look out for him.
He won't be there. Team news, 2012 downhill world champion Morgan Sharp has joined Bergamot Factory Racing.
Yeah, Bergamot, actually, Neil, as you come to say it, is, looked it up for you, it's a small tree, pear-shaped fruit whose oil is used in perfumery.
Wow.
Fascinating.
That is going to be hard to ride downhill on.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the logo.
I've had a cool comment here from Sir Kleppen, and he says, any thoughts on the young talent BODGE Vestovic signing with Da Vinci Global Racing Team?
Yeah, I picked up on a bit of this one, and he seems a pretty fast kid. He's won a whole pile of Norwegian downhill races, so it's cool that Da Vinci have picked him up, and I was checking out his Instagram as well, and he looks a really stylish rider. And he's been entering some of the Fest series. It's the youngest rider ever to compete in them.
No way.
So he's super talented,
I have
clearly.
to say, I've not heard of him before the Da Vinci news, so
If he's handling the Fest series, then
He's a hell of a handler.
It's serious.
see how he goes on the downhill circuit.
We've had some absolutely banging comments this week, some really good reads, enjoyed them.
Yeah, it's been an amazing week for that. And let's start with some irony, Neil.
Well, on the top 10 cheap or free upgrades, Donald Trump's been on. Donald Trump?
US presidential hopeful.
Well, he said that he could do these with a small loan of $1 million. Well, nice to hear from you, Donald.
So another comment that we've had is from Ben Lucas on G's Pro Bike. Is that a caliper in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me, Neil? He's asking.
Oh, it's actually an 8mm Anki.
Oh.
Always like to go tooled up.
And I've got one on our chain versus no chain video. It's a great one, and I like this one a lot. Yeah, it's from Brazilla McBad. Took my chain off. I'm still not home.
That's a good one.
That is good.
Had about 160 thumbs up that comment.
Everyone liked it.
Everyone
liked it.
Top comment.
And I think that's it for comments this week.
Caption contest. This week we had a picture of Neil blazing down a trail.
Yeah, we had loads of captions talking about what I may or may not have eaten. Very funny. But this one I absolutely love. Comes from Benjamin Ofuasia. It says, when you're trying to ride and your mixtape falls out of your pocket. Boom.
Would your mixtape go boom?
Yeah.
Would it? What would be on Neil's mixtape? I wonder. Let's have a little listen. It's pretty bad.
Send us your details, Benjamin, and we'll make sure you get a GMBN t-shirt in the post.
This week's caption contest is a little bit of video, okay? This girl clearly running past our man Scott here and his devilish Scottish good looks. Knock her off her feet.
Cheers.
Cheers, enjoy.
Let us know your captions for that one down in the comment section below. And you could win, what can they win this week?
A GMBN
A t-shirt.
t-shirt.
It's t-shirts this week. Let's see.
Tech of the week. SRAM have announced a new budget 1x11 system called NX1. It is really cheap. It's $310 for the full group set.
Wow.
$14 for a chain. Super cheap.
That's not bad. And it's available in trigger and grip shift.
Yep.
Is anyone using grip shift anymore?
No.
I didn't know they
Well,
were.
I don't think so. I guess people must be if they're selling it, but
Yeah. And when you're saying, is this spelling out the end of the front mech, really?
I hope so. I hate front mechs. They're rubbish. I hate them.
What do you think? Front mechs?
Other tech news of the week is the Crank Brothers stamp pedal. They finally released it that we talked about in the Dirt Shed show a little while back, but it's looking pretty cool. Big feet versus small feet, big pedal versus small pedal.
We've also had a good comment from JD Walter. We talked about those brakes last week, Aaron Gwynn's new brakes. And JD Walter says, I was under the assumption that TRP is the churched up name for Tektro brakes. Absolutely correct.
Oh, news just in. Tektro do not sponsor Aaron Gwynn.
They do.
They actually do, they're one of his main sponsors.
Sorry, wrong ear. Tektro do sponsor Aaron Gwynn. Shout out!
I'm thrown over to Dudes of Hazard, show favourite, and Joe takes on Slop Mountain this week.
Messy one, that one. It looked a good video, good turns, good fun he was having there.
It's wicked.
And my shout out this week goes to Kyle Stray and Carson Storch. They were shredding together, good buddies I think, and they're having some burritos. It looked like they had some awesome trails.
I could smash a burrito actually.
I'm going to take us straight into Insta Bangers. Straight from shout-outs into Insta Bangers.
Insta Bangers!
Yeah, it's controversial, but I've done it. And I'm going to push you to Nikolai Rogatkin, who I saw ride this weekend. He won a contest over here in the UK with a 720 to triple tail whip to double tail whip bar spin to cash roll.
Can we clear this up? Was that all in the one jump, or was that individual jumps?
4 different jumps.
Still good.
Makes sense.
720 is almost 2 360s, isn't it? That's not. Anyway, I'm throwing to G Atherton. Go and check out his Instagram account. We caught up with him last week, did his pro bike, some Q&A with Atherton's dropping today. And you can check out G racing his rally car around and generally having a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's fast in them rally cars. Saw him at Red Bull recently, actually, and he was showing me some of his rally driving.
I've been in the car with him. I've also
Amazing.
seen his van on the roof before, so you won't catch me going in his flipping rally car.
And finally, I'm going to throw to Matt Walker, Kiwi fast rider. He's super quick. He's going to be, I'd say, maybe a top 20 shout this year on the new Cube downhill team, and he took a podium at that Doddsy Memorial Enduro. So he's obviously very skilled, multidisciplinary as well.
Have you got inside information here? Sounds like you have.
I'm just clued up.
7-week countdown to the first World Cup downhill. Can't wait.
Is that what it is?
7 weeks.
Oh my God.
We picked our favourites out of the hundreds of viewers' bikes we got sent this week.
So many.
My favourite is a fat bike, as you'd have guessed. Comes from Sergei Konikovsky. It's an on-one fatty looking at home in the snow.
My favourite bike this week is from Steve Hills, and it's a Roberts Dog's Bollocks, and he likes it so much that he's even given it pride of place on his wall, as well as riding it out in the mud and rain.
Lovely. My one comes from Jonesy, aka Fluffy Bear 66. He's got a specialised Demo 8, and he's made it a bit more enduro specific. Wide range cassette in the rear and a dropper post. Very nice.
Dropper post on a demo. It's a new one.
Old.
Anyway, we love getting your bikes, so keep them coming in. You know where to send them. Where is it?
Dirtshed app.
Do you want me to do it now?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, it's dirtshed@gmbn.com.
That's what I was going to say.
We have had some amazing hacks and bodges in this week, but this is our favourite.
It's a cracker. It comes from Maui Marcon, and his hardtail frame didn't have any bosses to mount on a bottle cage, so we used some pipe clamps, some Jubilee clips to just strap one on there. Works great.
Genius, but we want some more good ones. So send them in to dirtshed@gmbn.com. So we've requested that we got some from Russia, and we have them. This was from Nick Meredith. He's been riding at Raider Hill, and he's named the trail Chaser because he's chasing down his 3 friends the whole time. He has said that there's some really hard climbs. So, but unfortunately, Nick, we don't have an exact location. So I'm going to put it somewhere in Russia. And if you can email us your details, we'll correct the pin for you.
Coming up on the channel this week, we've got some amazing videos, and it starts tomorrow with an episode of Ask the Don. Here he is. And then on Sunday, of course, it's time to look back in Switchback.
And on Monday, we've got maintenance video again. It's keeping your free hub running smooth. And on Tuesday, it's top 10 hacks to go faster.
On Wednesday, it's how to jump doubles. We promised you this last week. It's coming this week. On Thursday, we've got a feature where we go behind the scenes for the World Cup team at Atherton Racing. We show you how it works, how to get the money in, who runs the team, who works on the team, loads of cool stuff.
And a house tour. It was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Nice place.
Did you boys go there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You go and have a nice time at the Athertons. Stay in the
Good cup
shed.
of tea at Athens. Yeah.
Sorry, mate. But we did get to do, because what is it on Friday?
Well, I mean, with these two, it's the Dirt Shed Show.
It's a Dirt Shed Show.
What
on
is it,
Friday.
Neil?
Come on,
It's
Neil.
the Dirt Shed Show. You said it. You said it.
No,
said
we
it.
hear it
You
again.
said
You
it. Back to Mike.
Well, what a show that was! Amazing. And you know what was special about that show? Do you know what's special about it?
This is my 5th one.
It was the 50th.
50th.
The 50th Dirt Shed Show.
I was close.
You were close.
You know what that
you only
means?
missed a few of them.
2 more weeks, and it'll be our 1-year anniversary.
Oh, and you want something, don't you, for our 2?
I want
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Do you know,
on.
do you know what I
Cake,
want?
No.
What I
he's-
want? I want Neil to shout, It's the Dirt Shed Show.
That's not going to happen, but what could happen if we really try?
Well, we're on 191,500 subscribers. We'd love to get to 200,000 before our 1 year anniversary. So tell your mates.
Oh, it'll be so good.
Like and share. Let's get some more subscribers.
That's it. It's a 2-week countdown for 200,000 subscribers.
It's going to be tough, but let's do it.
We can do it.
We can do it.
If you liked what you've been watching, then you can click up there to see our very successful chain versus no chain video.
Yeah, and for another feature that's a little bit like that, you can click down there for Are Aerodynamics Important in Mountain Biking?
And if you click somewhere around here, you'll get to subscribe. And hopefully we'll get to that 200,000 subscribers.
Fingers crossed. Oh, give us a thumbs up, like. We'd like some comments down below. Let us know your captions. And if you've got any hashtags, well,
yeah.
You know, we love a hashtag.
Exactly. We love hearing from you guys, our lovely viewers, so leave some comments and all that stuff.
Keep them coming.